Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video, I'm going to look at my team, seeing how well they performed in Game Week 33. Then we move ahead to the double Game Week 34. So if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like on the video as it helps my channel out a lot. So here we go. So as you can see, for Game Week 33, I got 54 points below the average of 55, and I made one free transfer. I removed Saka and I bought in Salah just to prepare for that double Game Week 34. Yeah, it didn't work out really well right now. Maybe later on that could pay off. And overall, like, Game Week 33 wasn't good for a lot of FPL managers out there. Still an okay points, but there was a lot of players that actually did not return. Most of the points came from Haaland. So yeah, a little bit of a red arrow. So from 42,000, I am now 56. So outside of the 50k mark. But I think in Game Week 34, I hope that I can push onwards and get closer to the top 25k mark. But we will see. That's the achievement that I'm trying to get to for this season. But it's going to be quite tough. I need a couple of differentials to pay off and have a little bit of a luck on the way as well. But anyways, let's go through the team. So, Game Week 33, I made one transfer. David De Gea in goal. I played him over Kepa. I mean, De Gea got 2, Kepa got 1. Happy days. Botman and Trippier. This is where I was praying that Newcastle keeps a clean sheet. That did not happen, so yeah, that hurt a lot. Newcastle keeping a clean sheet, there was like a bonus point for Botman, but yeah, I mean, they did really well against Everton away, and yeah, we need more Newcastle players really, because they do have a double coming up. I played Ben Mee, got me 6. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you. I just thought, you know what, let's take a risk. Chelsea, just they're not performing. They're losing, and you know they got a lot of injuries as well. And yeah, it's just not working out. I thought, you know what, maybe Ben Mee could score a header or something like that. So I played him, but he got a clean sheet. So happy days there. Now, as you can see, the midfielders got Salah with 2, Mitoma and McAllister, right? Both of them 2, and they are. It's been a while, like them returning. So we definitely need them to start returning, because they do have a lot of double games, a lot of games left, and I'm hoping that Game Week 34 is the game week where they will return, because they're still helping me out with their overall rank. So I'm hoping that especially McAllister to chip in. Jack Grealish with 1, got a yellow card. I mean, he played up to 86 minutes, so you know it's good that he's continued to play, and I hope that he will do that in the next coming game weeks. I played Solanke over Fernandes. Fernandes had that injury, but I don't know how, but he played. He got an assist. But Solanke is actually really good. You know, I'm gonna play him until I have to get rid of him. Good fixture coming up as well against Leeds in Game Week 34. Watkins with 2 and Haaland with 28. So 1 goal, 2 assists, 2 bonus points. So, as you can see, I had Henry on the bench with 5 and Gabriel with 0. Yeah, wasn't the best game week for a lot of people, I think. Looking at this, yeah. I mean, Mings I think he was the only player that hurt a lot of people's ranks. I mean, he's been performing really well. So, I don't know, maybe I need to bring him in and stop that. I'm not sure if there was any other massive player that hurt a lot of people's ranks. You know, Trent, Robertson, but you got here Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, 27% owned, so he's 19 points from him. Wow, that's incredible. So if you got him, well done to you. You know, this was a disappointing game week, and this was a disappointing match for Brighton, losing 3-1. But we know Nottingham Forest actually does really well at home. You got Everton versus Newcastle. Newcastle completely destroying them, as you can see. But McNeil scoring a goal, that hurt. You know, Bournemouth winning away, and this game, Spurs versus Manchester United. Kane getting 2 assists. 2 assists wasn't something that I wanted. You know, with 11 points there. So he pretty much hurt the rank. And Rashford, because I didn't have him. So yeah, wasn't good for my team. Let's just say that. So let's move on to game week 34, which is a double game week. And as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double game week players. I am going to be taking a -4 point hit, and I'm going to bring in, well, I'm thinking to downgrade Fernandes to Rashford, because I do want Rashford, and I want to change Gabriel to Trent. So yeah, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double game week players. I will play Trippier at home. So yeah, let's go through my single game week players, right? I've got Trippier at home against Southampton. I think this is a great fixture. I can see Newcastle keeping a clean sheet. I think this could be a high scoring game week, to be honest with you. There's a lot of good fixtures for the players that we have. I'm going to play Ben Mee against Nottingham Forest. I don't think Nottingham Forest away is good enough. I think Brentford is very good at home. I do have Watkins, but I can't really play him because I've got 3 at the back. I mean, I could downgrade one of my, put someone on the bench for my midfielders or strikers. Henry and Botman. I mean, this is a good game week to actually bench boost. You know, there's a lot of you know, players that we have got good fixtures. So yeah, if I had the bench boost, I would definitely play it here. So yeah, I think that will be massive actually. So I'm happy with this, and obviously I've got Sri Lanka here at home against Leeds. I think this is a great fixture. I can see him scoring. I'm hoping that he does. So those will be my single gaming players, and that's actually not too bad. And I do have some bench players to help me out. So if Gabriel turns into Trent, that's actually really good. At home against Tottenham and then Fulham, that's good. I might even think of a captain in Salah, to be honest with you. I think he will be a big differential. But if I don't go with Haaland and Haaland scores, you know, my overall rank is pretty much gone. Like, I mean, like 100k, it will keep dropping, you know, because I can see him scoring a goal at least. But I'm still happy to own Salah, as he will still help me out with the overall rankings. Mitoma, McAllister. Only McAllister's the one that I really want him to perform well, like at least a penalty or 2. That would be great. They got 2 home fixtures, 1 against Wolves and 1 against Manchester United. I think these are good fixtures for Brighton to score. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for them, but you know, they're a team that they can actually beat big teams. I've got Jack Grealish and Haaland, Fulham away and West Ham at home. Now, I don't know what's going to happen to Jack Grealish. Hopefully he will play both games, and that will help me out a lot. I'm thinking to remove Fernandes, but I'll see. There might be another way to kind of bring Trent and so on. So yeah, I'll wait for that. I'll look at my transfer plans. Sri Lanka there, and that's about it really. And this is my bench. I've got Kepa, Watkins, Henry and Botman. So I'm quite happy with that. I think with a -4 point hit, get Trent. Yeah, I think that would be quite good. So this is what I'm thinking to do. I'm thinking to remove Gabriel. I mean, I could remove any other player. I don't really want to remove my Newcastle players just yet, because they do have a double soon. And I can remove Henry if I wanted to, but he's cheap, so I'll leave him there. I want to play Ben Mee, because Ben Mee has always got a chance to score a header goal. So I'm going to keep him for now. So let's just bring in Trent, and then I will bring in Rashford, which is 7.1. That's quite cheap. -4.8. I've got 0.9. So I could take another hit and bring in another double game week player, like a Brighton double game week player. So that might be okay, you know. I could do that, but I don't think I need to, because I'm thinking to bank the transfer in game week 35, and then, you know, there's another double game week here where Newcastle and Brighton, you know, has got 2 fixtures, which I can bring in another Brighton player, and then a Newcastle striker like Watkins or something. Not Watkins, Isaac and Wilson. So saying that though, with Watkins, so let's just say I downgrade Watkins, right? Let's just say I remove, like, let's do this. What's happened to it? Okay, here we go. So let's just say I bring in Trent anyway. I don't have to go for Trent. Right? I got 6.2. There's not really a player that I want for 6.2, and I could keep Fernandez, but I think I need to. Yeah, I need to downgrade Fernandez. I mean, 1.4. Where am I going to get 1.4? It's got to be from Watkins, right? So this is quite tough, actually. I don't really want to get rid of Watkins, but I don't know if I'm going to play Watkins. That's the thing, because I might. For now, I think Fernandez has to make way. He needs to give me some cash to bring in at least Rashford. I think he can do really well. And if he does well, and I don't have him in my team, that's going to help the overall ranks. So I don't really want to do that as well. And if I look at this team, Solanke, Jack Grealish, McAllister, Trent will be a little bit of a differential. Ben Mee as well. So I do have a couple of differentials to go my way. Hopefully that will happen, and then that will help me out with the overall ranks. So yeah, gonna try to get back into the top 50k, and then push onwards to the top 25k. That's the milestone. This is like the final stretch, and we need to focus on that. We need to try and get every point counts right now. So I'm gonna try and my best to get there, but we will see. I think the team is quite set. I'm quite happy with it. With another double game week coming up as well in game week 36, where Newcastle and Brighton. I'll have 4 already with 2 free transfers. I'll have 6, so I'll be okay with there. And then there's another double game week in game week 37, where I'm thinking to bring in a Manchester City, and maybe a defender. I do have the Brighton players, so I'll have 3 Brighton players, right? I'll have 2 at least for Manchester City, which would be 5. Let's just say I'll bring another player like a defender like John Stones or something. That'd be 6. I do have De Gea 7. I got Rashford 8. So that's not too bad. 8 is pretty good. 9, 10, 11. So I'll need 3 more. But I got like Trippier. I got a player like him where he could do well. And I got the 2 Liverpool players, so I think I'm quite set for it as well. Yeah, quite happy with that. See how that goes. All right. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.